2026 is already shaping up to be a huge year for firearm enthusiasts, with some seriously exciting new releases hitting the market. Whether you're into cutting-edge tech, improved ergonomics, or raw firepower, the latest lineup has something for everyone. From sleek handguns built for everyday carry to advanced rifles packed with next-gen features, these new guns aren't just upgrades. They're redefining what modern firearms can do. In this roundup, we'll take a closer look at 5 brand new guns that just dropped in 2026 and why they're turning heads in the shooting community. Rideout Arsenal Dragon. The Rideout Arsenal Dragon isn't just another competition pistol. It feels like a statement. The first thing I noticed was how solid it felt in my hands. Heavier than a typical duty gun, yes, but thanks to that weight and the smart engineering, the recoil is remarkably dampened. The company claims it drastically reduces recoil-induced muzzle rise, and after putting a few magazines through it, I'm inclined to agree. What really sells this pistol is its modular, tool-less design. You can take it apart quickly, swap components, or reconfigure things without needing a bench full of tools. That kind of flexibility is a big win for competitive shooters who want to adapt on the fly. The trigger pull is crisp, hovering around 2.5 to 3.0 pounds, offering minimal creep and very acceptable reset. The optics-ready slide, ambidextrous controls and aesthetics, the mix of DLC steel and burnt bronze aluminum finishes are all high marks in my book. All that said, the Dragon isn't cheap. The first edition goes for around $5,200, and with a lead time of 6 to 9 months, you'll need some patience. For shooters who demand performance first and are willing to pay though, this is a pistol that doesn't just talk, it delivers. Kimber 2K11 Pro. The Kimber 2K11 Pro has definitely caught my eye. This isn't just another 2011 style pistol, it's a thoughtful redesign that blends performance, carryability, and attention to detail in a rare way. One of its most striking features is the 4.25-inch fluted, deep-crowned bull barrel. It gives the Pro version a shorter profile without sacrificing what makes bigger 2011s pleasant to shoot: recoil control and muzzle rise. The fluting and crown also add that premium look while helping with heat dissipation. Kimber's GT match grade trigger is another highlight. Out of the box, the pull is clean, around 3 to 4 pounds, with minimal creep. That kind of trigger feel helps when you want fast follow-ups, or just want each shot to feel satisfying. On the usability side, the toolless guide rod is a win. Field stripping and maintenance are less of a chore. The external extractor adds reliability, fewer finicky tuning sessions. Kimber also shipped in modern features: RMR cut slide, Picatinny rail, and ambidextrous safety. That said, it's not perfect. At approximately 35 to 41 ounces empty depending on model and finish, it's not what I'd pick if I were slinging something for ultralight daily carry. And price is high. If you want the premium finishes, or .45 ACP versions, you're paying for those extras. Overall, the 2K11 Pro feels like it bridges the gap between custom quality and factory readiness. If you're looking for a 2011 that's more compact without compromising performance, this one earns serious consideration. Taurus 66 Combat. From the moment you heft the Taurus 66 Combat, you sense it's built for purpose. This is no lightweight toy. It's a serious medium frame revolver in .357 Magnum, and its all stainless steel construction gives it an imposing presence. One of its strongest selling points is capacity. Taurus managed to squeeze 7 rounds into the cylinder, giving you a bit of breathing room over traditional 6 shots. That extra round can matter when you need it most. The 3-inch barrel is a smart compromise, short enough to help in carry or quick deployment, long enough to let many .357 loads perform decently. The trigger is double action only, tuned for smoother rolling pulls, and with the hammer spur removed. That means fewer snags when drawing. Add in fiber optic front sight for quick target acquisition, and a frame drilled and tapped for optics. TORO/Shield R MSC footprint. And you get modern versatility. That said, the heft is real. about 36.5 ounces unloaded. For some folks, that's a trade-off. Better recoil control and durability, but less ideal for ultralight carry. Also, price. MSRP approximately $973 is steep for many shooters. All told, the Taurus 66 Combat does what a fighting revolver should. It brings serious firepower, good modern touches, and honest reliability. If you can live with the weight and cost, it's hard to beat in its class. Enhanced St. Victor AR-10. The Enhanced St. Victor AR-10 immediately strikes you as the kind of rifle that bridges the gap between serious workpiece and ready out-of-the-box excellence. You can feel that Springfield didn't just slap together parts, they refined what matters. The overall build quality shows in its forged 7075 T6 receivers, upper and lower, and a free-floating, lightweight profile barrel, 16 inches, with melanite finish inside and out. The kind of detail that helps corrosion resistance and promises longevity. What sold me further was the bolt carrier group. 9310 steel bolt, magnetic particle inspected, shot peened, finished with melanite. That's more than marketing. Those features tend to reduce failures, improve heat tolerance, and keep things running when you push it. Handling it, you notice the mid-length direct impingement gas system with a pinned low-profile gas block. Recoil is stout, because yes, .308, but the design tames muzzle rise better than many others in this class. The nickel bore and flat trigger adds a crispness that helps with follow-ups. With accessories like a full-length top rail, flip-up sights, and good furniture, it's versatile from duty to range drills. There are trade-offs. At about 7 to 8 pounds unloaded, it's not ultra-light, so it can fatigue after long carry. Also, price is above budget AR-10S, reflecting those premium touches. But if you're after reliability, accuracy, and a rifle that feels like it can take hard use and keep working, the Enhanced St. Victor delivers. Smith & Wesson M and P Shield X. The Shield X feels like S&W's answer to what folks have been asking for in concealed carry. More capacity, better ergonomics, and real modern features, without turning into a beast. Right out of the box, it impresses. Its 3.6-inch barrel gives a bit more sight radius and helps tame recoil, while the grip has been extended so the flush 13-round mag isn't so cramped. Yet, despite those changes, it's still slim enough to carry. Slide manipulation, which can be a weak point on small guns, gets upgraded here. Aggressive front and rear serrations help a lot, and the slide is optics ready with the RMSC/K footprint. Bonus, there's a clear sight cut that diverts gas away from the optic window, so the red dot lens has a better chance of staying clean under fire. Sights are solid too. Ameriglow Trooper, Lumi Green front night sight, and a blacked out rear U-notch. Pretty fast to pick up. The integrated rail is welcome. Finally, you can mount a light or laser without buying weird adapters. Any cons? The weight is a bit higher than the very light micro compacts. At about 20.8 ounces unloaded, you feel it more over long carry. Also, holster options might lag behind at first because the length, grip, rail, etc. have changed from previous shields. Overall, the Shield X is a strong evolution. It improves shootability, adds modern carry-friendly traits, and does so without losing the core compactness that made the Shield series popular. If you want a 9mm that's more than just a backup piece, this one deserves a hard look.